Okay, they just here for years, it's the Mizzle show. Always checking in, cause you know we love sports. Hey, they just hit 100 subs, it's time to get some out. Hey, yeah, just two brothers, yeah, y'all. Come tune in, they got guests, they got others, yeah, y'all. Come sit and chat, they got talks like no others, yeah, y'all. Cause it's a family up in here, we love each other, yeah, y'all. Let's do this Saturday night, yeah. It's the Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show, yeah, Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show. It's the Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show, yeah, Mizzle show, yeah, the Mizzle show.
Welcome.
So we switched banners, but hi, welcome. 295
Yes, yes, yes.
on the Mizzle and Dub Show. But yes, we'll cover some NBA and some college action. But really, the focus of this open forum show is really this morning we were given some very very sad news, and my co-host sent it to me while I was at work.
Didn't want to do it.
I didn't have my phone at the time, so I looked at my watch, and then I just saw the picture of Bob Uecker, and much to the unfortunate, we were
You knew the rest.
given the news that one of a big piece of Americana, a big piece of Major League Baseball, a big piece of Hollywood for that matter, but the great Bob Uecker, who was given the nickname Mr. Baseball by the King of Late Night himself, Mr. Johnny Carson, lived a rich, full life of 90 years. But Bob Uecker passed away this
Was
morning.
going to turn 91 in a couple of days,
He
right?
was going to turn 91 in 10 days. He was 10 days away from his 91st birthday.
No wonder why I grew attached to the Ute, because we're both January babies.
So there you have it. So the great Bob Uecker, Hall of Fame broadcaster, since 1971 was the voice of the Milwaukee Brewers.
Bro, he was born in 1934.
He was.
Wow.
A true Wisconsin. Well, he was a true native of Wisconsin, native son, and the Wisconsin people loved him, and he loved Milwaukee, and they showed it back to him.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, hello, Mizzle and Dub Show Instagram page. We've
We're
upgraded
back.
here, so we're back. So
We're back.
for those watching on our Instagram Mizzle and Dub Show page, well, welcome back. We missed y'all. So great to see y'all. Have us back. So it's good to be back. But I mean, it's just there's a lot of things you can say about Bob Uecker. Like I said, the man lived a full, rich life. The man only Bob Uecker can take a mediocre baseball career, which he did play for 6 seasons. Lifetime hitter of 200 with 14 lifetime home runs, but he did take Sandy Koufax deep, so he does have that in his.
And he's a champion.
And he won a World Series backing up Tim McCarver on the 64 St. Louis Cardinals. But just his wit, his personality, his sense of humor is what made people endear to Bob Uecker. Won the prestigious Ford C. Frick Award for broadcasting in baseball, was inducted in 2003. His Hall of Fame speech completely winged it, had no pieces of paper whatsoever. And
best way to do it.
And in true Bob Uecker form, entertained the masses.
Yep.
In addition to broadcasting the Milwaukee Brewers, he was also on ABC Sports from the mid '70s to the early '80s. Of course, broadcasted with Keith Jackson, Al Michaels, and of course, the infamous one that is known as Howard Cosell.
Your alias.
Then from there, as Dad likes to call it, Dad literally has me as Cosell in his cell phone.
Yeah.
Like if I send him a text or a call, it says Cosell.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. And then in the late '90s, or mid to late '90s, he was with Bob Costas and Joe Morgan. NBC got to call the 1995 and '97 World Series for NBC. He was on the stage to present the trophy in 1977 and 1981 for ABC. Did Battle of the Network Stars, and of course for 5 seasons, was on the hit sitcom on ABC, Mr. Belvedere. So I mean, there's a lot of things that Bob Uecker did. Of course, he was involved with the WWF. He was the special guest ring announcer for WrestleMania 3 and 4. Was the man that introduced to the masses at the Pontiac Superdome Andre the Giant Hogan. Also introduced the masses to the Macho Man Randy Savage and Ted DiBiase. Even got Vanna White to kiss him on the cheek. And of course, the infamous interview where
Andre the
King of
Giant
the World, Andre the Giant, has his very
choked him.
big paws around Uke, and Uke's facial expressions just blew me
Priceless.
away.
Yeah.
Priceless. And of course, as so often as we do every time we are at each other's presence, of course, the gift that kept on giving was the Major League movie.
Our tradition.
It has become our tradition.
Oh,
Actually, we both have it on right now on our respective TVs.
yes, we do.
Paying homage to the great
To the
character
Uke.
of Harry Doyle of Bob Uecker. And just to add to Euchre's greatness, a lot of his lines were ad-libbed in that movie, and the directors let him do that because Uecker wanted to be Uecker and he wanted to give his authenticity of it. So that's why.
He said, "Go ahead and do you." And so a lot, like you said, a lot of lines the just a bit outside, as my brother has.
Yeah.
Ball 8.
That was all. That was all Uke. He definitely made that up, and it's great to see. But I mean, definitely he will.
Yeah, your trips when you come home doesn't feel right if we don't watch it at least about 3 times.
Yeah.
We have literally watched it a few times in a row and have put it on and have passed out, woke up at a certain scene and just start cracking up.
Mm-hmm. It is the gift that keeps on giving.
Wesley Snipes was very good in this movie.
Yeah.
Just a good cast. Charlie Sheen,
Absolutely.
Corbin Burnson.
Yes.
You know, it's even the state the All-State guy was in it. Can't think of his name, but
Dennis Haybert, who played
Yes.
Toronto. And here's the funny thing about this. Now, obviously, there was 3 sequels total from the Major League movies. Only Dennis Haybert, who played Pedro Serrano,
Mm-hmm.
Corbin Burnson, who played Roger
Dorn.
and Bob Uecker. They were the only 3 that were
Originals.
in all 3 Major League movies.
Because they replaced Wesley Snipes with Omar Epps in the second one.
But by that time, Wesley was making past 57.
Yeah.
Wesley was doing big. Wesley was doing
bigger things. Yeah.
But Charlie Sheen came back.
Yes.
Came back. They still brought back Monty for the second one. I mean, it's a huge loss. And of course, we talked about on the previous Talking Ish show briefly.
Which subscribe to that. It's also on YouTube. Check us out.
Yes, which we talked about how that Uke was just the gift that kept. I mean, the man did it till he was 90 years old, broadcasting baseball, and obviously you can.
And could have still kept on going.
Yeah. And you can tell that I mean, the Brewers made the playoffs here's the thing about Milwaukee's last season. As Milwaukee clinched the National League Central, but the manager was not going to give his speech until Bob Uecker got to the clubhouse.
Yes.
That's how much that clubhouse and those players love that man. And Uecker was involved with the whole shower going on. And of course, the infamous Miller Lite commercials and the Uecker seats. Oh, I must be in the front row. And of course,
when they thought he was Whitey Ford.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, we also talked about how he was a recurrent guest on Johnny Carson over 100 times on that show. As we said, Johnny Carson was the man that gave him the nickname Mr. Baseball. And every time he came onto the Tonight Show, he would introduce him as Mr. Baseball. Because for some people, when you say Mr. Baseball, some people think about the Tom Selleck movie, which is a very good baseball movie too.
When he went to Japan.
But of course, for authentic sports fans, for those certainly in our age demographic, when you say Mr. Baseball, it's Bob Uecker. It is the Uke. So certainly, fans across baseball that know who Bob Uecker is, and people forget that. Yes, Uke was funny and all that, but Bob he was a very good radio play-by-play man, knew the game, knew how to call the game, and Definitely was very good. So definitely, for now and forever, hearing Brewers baseball on the radio will be very different. Not having the great voice and the great talents and the great storytelling that is Bob Uecker. Um, a lot paying tributes to the guy. I mean, even Adam Sandler had a nice tribute on X, paying homage to the great Bob Uecker. It's just a profound loss, and definitely an all-time great. Definitely will be missed. Um, and I'm pretty sure the Brewers will have a very nice tribute for you on opening day,
As they should.
as they should. Um, I'm pretty sure there was a lot of Miller Lights uh, kept open today in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, with a great Pilsner taste. And I know that Milwaukee so badly wanted to get Bob Uecker back to the World Series because he had not been there um, since, oddly enough, the year I was born was the last time, and the only time Milwaukee appeared in the World Series. So that was good to see. They tried so hard to get him back there, but the great Bob Uecker, the Hall of Famer, who was inducted into the Broadcasters Wing of the Hall of Fame in 2003, lived a rich, full life at the age of 80.
Hmm.
Certainly, our thoughts and prayers go out to the Uecker family and the Milwaukee Brewers organization. Um, and thank you for the gift that is Harry Doyle from Major League.
The hell with them.
Vaseline ball, KY ball. Just the ad lib quotes. That is Bobby Uecker. Oh, it's just it's great. But certainly prayers to the Uecker family. And
Listen to the crowd.
and certainly prayers to the
And
Milwaukee
brother,
organization.
he stayed with the rule book.
Yes, he did. He definitely had the jack ready at hand, if you please. If you please.
Now, the question is, do you think that was real Jack Daniels he was drinking?
With Uke, you never know.
Right?
You never know with Uke. It could have been something special. Could have been something different.
It could have been Coke,
It could have
Pepsi.
been, yeah. Or it could have been, I think that water at the time. But I mean, heck, you never know. But nonetheless, I mean, if it was special,
No, it could have been none of those because it would have been fizzy.
yes.
So, yeah, he could have been drinking. He could. Hell,
You never, like I said,
hell. Your role model did a Monday night football game drunk as shit.
yes.
No, not intoxicated is being nice. He was
Not
drunk as
on
shit.
camera now. Well, of course, Dandy Don Rather told a story about that he threw up on his boots. So,
Yes. Yes. Howard Cosell did a Monday night football game drunk as hell.
well, it wasn't exactly the greatest game in the world because it was the Eagles and the Giants in Philadelphia. And there was not a lot of scoring going on in that
No.
football game. So, in addition to having my stogie in the booth, I decided to have some intoxication, and quite frankly, it felt good. But I'm sorry, Dandy Don, that I threw up on your boots. But don't touch me. I'll beat your brains out.
Oh, the Muhammad Ali classic.
But just a sad, sad day. But there
Yeah.
were some other things that did happen in sports today.
Yes,
We
indeed.
want to come here and officially pay our respects to a great, great American icon, a great baseball icon, a great entertainer in every sense of the word, which is Bob Uecker. Um, a treasure that definitely is cherished by baseball fans, certainly in Milwaukee and the state of Wisconsin. And I'm pretty sure there will be plenty, plenty of tributes from former players, former broadcasters that knew and loved him alike. And with that said, we will get into it. So, realistically, I really don't know what to make of this whole situation that's going on in Arlington, Texas. If it's, do they want Dion? Does Dion want to come to the NFL?
Uh oh.
talked about Robert.
You got the IG update, right?
Oh God! Oh, story time, dear Lord. It is story time with Arizari, which we'll watch that after we get off the air here.
Oh yes.
But also just so the Chiefs are going to activate Watson off IR, so the Chiefs get Watson back. That's going to be healthy.
Oh, so they're like you, as you said in the talking ish show, that the Chiefs are getting pretty healthy right about now.
That they are. Well, I mean, when you've had all that time off, I mean, it certainly helps you to re-ammo your squad. Um, as it stands right now, he more than likely will play, but right now Joe Mixon is questionable. He did not practice today. But of course, it's the playoffs. Oh, this must be a good story because he just sent another one.
Oh baby.
This will be interesting. Can't wait to see this
Mm-hmm.
go off the air. But I'm pretty sure that he is going to play. Unfortunately for Todd Monken, the Ravens OC, who's getting some looks at that coach,
Too high.
What do you mean to? What do you mean to? Who gives a shit? It's gone. I'll light you up, meat. Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and miss.
Ball 8.
Ball 12.
Ball 12.
And Vaughn has walked the bases loaded. How these guys line off pitches so close? Oh, Uecker, just one of a kind. Just one of a kind. Oh boy. But not that I want to talk about Aaron Rodgers, but he says his Jets' future hinges on the GM and the head coach. Of course, this is what he said on his weekly interview with Pat McAfee on the Pat McAfee Show on the Worldwide Leader. But like I said, this is the Jets. But the Jets have interviewed Pittsburgh Steelers OC Arthur Smith, Houston Texas OC Bobby Slowick, Packers defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley and Brian Flores also interviewed. Of course, by rule, they have to be held virtually. Of course, you can have in-person interviews with coaches whose seasons are over, but if there's somebody in season, you have to do it virtually. Those are the rules.
Which is Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn, yes. Monacan, Spagnola, yeah. any other teams that are in there right now. And speaking on this, do you see the hatred that my organization is getting for possibly landing Ben Johnson, especially from that organization out in Chicago? But beat writers and everybody is like, why would Ben Johnson want to take the Raider job? Why would he want to go coach up against Andy Reid, Sean Payton, and Harbaugh? But then again, it's like, does he want to go up against Dan Campbell twice a year, which the Lions ain't going nowhere anytime soon? Does he want to go up against Kevin O'Connell twice a year, which the Minnesota Vikings ain't going anywhere anytime soon? Matt LaFleur and the Packers, who ain't going nowhere, which all three of those teams did what? Made the playoffs. And one is still surviving. So what are you talking about? The Bears finished one win above us. Okay, so they got a quarterback. Their quarterback is good. Their O-line stinks. We have a better O-line. Their defense stinks. Our defense is a little bit better than it. So what? Just say you want Ben Johnson and you think Ben Johnson fits your organization. Don't trash my organization for trying to do what you're trying to do.
Here's the factor. And I really can't believe I'm going to give him credit, but this is why Mark Davis gave some ownership to Tom Brady.
That's the only reason why Ben Johnson took the interview.
Yeah. And I mean, if you have that factor,
use it.
That is going to play a big part for the Raiders if the Raiders were to land Ben Johnson. If Tom Brady's not there, Ben Johnson's not going to take no interview.
Nope, 100%.
Because TB12 is there.
Yep.
At least you'll listen. At least you'll take a flyer and be like, you know what? Let me go talk because greatest.
Let's see. Let's see if this culture is what it is, and let's see what these owners are going to do for me. And quite frankly, I know this word it's been tossed around, but they said they were enamored with what he presented.
What he said, yeah.
So, and then another thing is he also said that he wants to come to a fresh start with his with the GM, yada yada yada. We give him that.
Can you hear me now, living room?
Oh, I hear you very loud. I hear you loud and clear.
Well, I know you can hear me, but apparently living room cannot hear me.
What's up, living room?
Because I'm pretty sure living room is very excited for Saturday night, if you will.
Yes,
on
indeed.
Fox.
Yes, indeed.
But, I mean, well, I'm glad you can hear me. Good. Sound like the old Verizon was. The Verizon. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Good.
Good. Good.
But as we're talking about coaching carousel that's going on here in the NFL, which of course you've got the Cowboys opening, you have the Bears opening, of course, Raiders opening, Jaguars opening, obviously the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
So there's spots out there.
Is that all of them? Did we cover all of them?
Oh, the Saints, the New Orleans Saints.
There we go. Yeah, there we say there's one more out there. I believe. Yeah.
To which I personally I think the Saints
Aaron Glenn
is Aaron Glenn's job to lose. Is Aaron Glenn's job if he wants to take it.
Well, if what's been heard, if reports are correct, I believe he said he narrowed down his coachings to between the Jets and the Saints, which both organizations he has played for. There's familiarity, so
living room. I'm gonna have to go YouTube that because I really want to hear those now. As he says, Norman
yes,
has the best Uecker stories.
Yes, these are true. He did one on Letterman. And he did one on the Howard. Him and someone else did one on Howard Stern.
Okay.
But yes, him and facts. Hang a star on that one. Living room coming in here, dropping the knowledge as always.
I definitely will go watch that because I mean,
yes,
because I mean,
And also, rest in peace to Norm Macdonald. Correct? Is it Norm going too? I believe so.
I think he is.
I believe if in living room, if you're well, I know you're watching, but if you can back me up on that, is Norm? Haven't we lost Norm? I think for a few years now, if I'm not misunderstanding. But I'll check.
Yeah,
but I believe
passed away in 2021.
Yeah. The one on Howard Stern, it was Artie Lang that had. Yes, thank you, living room. As living room always does.
Isn't Artie Lang the one that does the Harry Carey impression?
You could be hit. One hit. We got one goddamn hit.
You can't say that on the air. Who cares? No one's listening anyway. Congratulations, Vaughn. You're a celebrity now. Yes, we are going in between talking about sports, of course, talking about the great Bob Uecker, who we.
Anything that he says.
90.
You're gonna probably hear a lot of quotes as long as we're watching the movie. You're gonna hit Harry Doe quote, yes,
absolutely. But I mean, now, if you were a hot dog, would you eat yourself? I am not answering that question. How much relish are you putting on yourself, living room?
And what are we decorating the hot dog with besides relish? Are we going mustard and ketchup? Some people even put mayonnaise on their hot dogs. Barbecue sauce.
This is Harry Carey at the ballpark. I am not answering that question.
Damn it, cuz. Yeah, I think you be waiting just to throw anything out there with that. You just be waiting just like a dog ready to pounce on something to eat if the owner looks away.
I'm now starting to think that E.J. Whistle might really want to take part in this Puff Daddy documentary that's being aired on Peacock right now.
Man, I got on my Fire Stick, I got like 2 or 3 Diddy stories. I'm like, wow.
And I'm trying to understand why. Will Ferrell said that hot dog question as Harry Carey. Well,
That's great.
Cubs win. Holy cow. Here's
Oh,
Sandberg.
the new Cubs digs.
Yeah, those Cubs baby blue jerseys are fire.
Yeah, I likes. I likes.
Those are very lovely.
Yeah, I
Those are very
totally
very
agree.
lovely. Shout out to the Northsiders for busting out with those new City Connects for the upcoming season. Those
They
are
should make
lovely.
that just a staple.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Stay away from my wife.
Suck my.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Sorry, the quote, like I said, the quotes for Major League is going to come in pretty hot every once in a while, especially on a certain scene. You better be glad we wasn't live in the beginning of the movie because me and my brother probably wouldn't be talking right now.
Yes. Well, not on the show,
Yeah.
but you know. But I mean, it's just like I said, this one really hit because, like I said, Bob Uecker is a
Staple.
staple. Like I said, hearing Brewers games will not be the same. But like I said, we definitely have all three major league movies. It's just great. Um, and
He did all three, right?
he did all three. He was in all three. Definitely was in all three. So that's just good, good, good to see. And quite frankly, looking forward to this weekend. As we said, we got the division round, the playoffs coming up. Um, NBA now starting to go in full fledged fury. Um, but I really had to go back to last night because I was like, did I really see that score correctly? And I'm talking about a score that happened yesterday in Inglewood, California, to where the Clippers beat the Bucks. I'm sorry, the Clippers beat the Nets
That's
126 to 67.
67.
And I had to do a double take. I'm like, this can't be real, right?
Oh, it's real.
So now keep this in mind, folks, about this game last night between the Clips and the Nets. It was tied at 21 after one quarter. After the first quarter, it was tied at 21. The Nets then proceed to go and score 14 in the second quarter, 16 in the third quarter, 16 in the fourth. At least they were consistent. While the Clippers went off for 37 in the second quarter, 44 in the third,
No defense.
and 24 in the fourth.
That's when the bench players were in, probably.
It's just asinine ridiculous.
The Clippers.
Well, they have certainly enjoyed the home cooking.
That's true.
But
Did the beam get lit tonight?
that's a good question.
Did they play?
Yes, they did. The Kings won by 5, 132 to 127. There was only 5 games in the association tonight.
Doug Christie is working on taking over that head coaching position.
Is that 8 straight for the Kings? If I'm
It
not
is.
mistaken. Yeah,
Something
8.
like that. No, didn't they lose? They lost one. They did lose one in between. They should be like 7-1. In this 8 games,
so
they lost one.
Yeah, so they're 8-2 in their last 10, as Mizzle just said.
Yes, 8-2. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Doug Christie has done a fantastic. And again, it's a
and it's hard now.
It makes me wonder. It makes me wonder what happened so badly between the locker room and Mike Brown. What really transpired? Because as we said, Mike Brown's a good coach. I mean, and the fact that you won 40+ games your first 2 years there, and you get off to the slow start, then Christie takes over, and the Kings have won 8 of their last 10 to put them over 500 now, and they now stand in the number 9 slot. But as we have been saying, that outside of the first 2 seat slots between the Thunder and the Rockets,
It's open.
from 3 to 12, there is not that much separation,
Nope.
and it really is not.
Just think the Kings have this run now. Another team below them can go on a run, and the Kings can have
Yes.
like abysmal kind of few games,
Yes,
and that can
yes.
alter everything. So this hell, even the Warriors looking crappy still have a chance.
Yes. I mean, technically, if you want to speak on it, the Warriors and the Suns are pretty much tied for the last playing spot. If you're going that route, but I mean, they're only 4 wins away from the 4th seed. So,
Wow.
like I said, there is still plenty of basketball to be played.
Plenty of basketball.
But you know what? I don't know what's going on in Canada, but on Tuesday, or I'm sorry, on Monday, the Raptors beat the Warriors. Then yesterday, the doggone Raptors beat the Celtics.
Yep.
Like what in the world's going on up in here? And then the Rockets going to Denver and beat Denver.
Right.
Like what
Up
is
your-
really going on?
Up your butt, Joe Boo.
Hey,
Bart.
bartender, Joe Boo needs a refill. Oh, that was
Speaking
a good
of
game
that,
last night. That was a
speaking
good game
of that,
last
the
night between
bartender.
the Sixers and the Knicks. They went in overtime.
Nah.
Oh, painful memories I see. My bad.
Well, I had the I had to clean a room, and both beds I had to take care of. So both patients discharged at the same time, per se.
Uh-huh.
So when you do that, you get a good chance to really clean the room. You know, high dust. If there's any dust bunnies or whatever on the walls, you know, so you get a good chance. You spend a good time in that type of room.
Mm-hmm.
So you already know what I did.
Mm-hmm.
I put the TV on ESPN.
On a spin.
So I was watching. I got a chance to watch the rest of the fourth quarter, but I didn't get to see overtime that much. No, I saw a little bit of overtime, and I saw Brunson is him,
38 big ones, absolutely.
but Tyrese Maxey is also him.
He's developing, yes.
What did I say, brother? What did I say? The moment they drafted him out of Kentucky, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can we keep him?
Mm-hmm.
Can we keep him?
Mm-hmm.
Can he be? Can we do him? Can we do the service like we did with Iverson, but instead of letting Iverson walk, can we just let him retire a Sixer? That would be great.
Well, I will say this: Wardell was Wardell last night, but also Andrew Wiggins did all the dirty work.
Yes.
As the Warriors did get the win.
This ain't the
Wolves.
California Penal League.
We're professionals. You pitch a heck of it and you want to finish it? Yeah. Can you throw a strike? I don't know right now. My arm feels like jello.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, Rexy, I don't think this one's got the distance. But Curry had 18 or had 31. Wiggins had 24. Schroeder had 12. Buddy played well last night, had 18. And Moody had 11 as the Warriors get back to 500 as they beat the T-Wolves 116-115. That was last night. Tonight in the association, the Pistons rallied, but the Pacers held on late to hold off the Pistons 111-100 in the Motor City. As Miles Turner just continues to just play well with old age. As he had 28 to lead the way for Indiana. He had 28, but only 3 rebounds. Siakam had 26 and 7. Nembhard had 12. Halliburton had 17. For the Pacers, Cunningham had 20. Tim Hardaway
the Pistons have turned a new leaf.
Yes, they have. And
JB
Bickerstaff has done a fantastic job with that squad, considering where they were a season ago.
Yes.
And now, in a sense, almost tripling their wins from a season ago. They go to 21-20. Pacers go to 23-19, 111-100. Pacers over the Pistons. Kevin Durant came back home to DC, but it was the Devin Booker show. Book had 37, Durant had 23 as the Suns beat the Wizards 130-123 to get back to 500 themselves at 20-20. Wizards fall to an abysmal 6-33, if you will.
Ooh. And you know the crazy thing?
What's that?
They might have the worst record in NBA, and there's a chance that they still won't get the first round pick.
Yeah.
Ain't that something?
Yeah.
That's crazy how the NBA don't structure like how the NFL does.
The draft lottery, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
A rematch of the teams with the two best records.
Oh boy!
They have identical 34-6 records, but this time it was the Cavaliers that got the better of the Thunder. So the home team split.
No, didn't the Thunder get the better of the Cavaliers on this one, right?
No, tonight the Cavaliers lost to the Thunder 134-114.
That's what I'm saying. You said the Cavs got the better of the Thunder.
Oh, some of the first meeting.
Oh, we're in the first match. Okay, my bad. Go ahead, brother.
But in the second meeting, this time it was the Thunder getting the win 134-114. SGA had 40 of them buckets to lead the way for the Thunder.
I think he took that last game personally.
Yeah, you can say that. So in the regular season series, the home team held serve. Both teams now have identical 34-6 records, the best records.
Some say this could be a finals preview.
Well, I mean, they split the two. I wouldn't mind seeing this in a final series, to be honest, if it ends up being those two teams, because very rarely, certainly in this day and age, you certainly get the two team. It's very rare in sports nowadays to get both number one seeds.
Agreed.
In a championship game setting, it very rarely happens now. So that would be interesting to see. Clippers took care of business in the Pacific Northwest on a back-to-back as they beat the Blazers 118-89. Norman Powell led the way with 23 for the Clips.
The Clips.
The Clippers go to 23-17 and certainly have the Clippers seem to be playing more free now that they have their actual own home arena.
Yeah.
The Intuit Dome up there in Inglewood as the Inglewood Clippers beat the Trailblazers 118-89 in a very entertaining game in Sacramento as the Kings get by the Rockets 132-127. I think no defense was played in that game at all. The Rockets had 6 in double figures, with Green leading the way with 28, Segan with 21, Thompson 20, Green and Brooks with 10 and 12 respectively. Easton had 16 off the bench. DeMar DeRozan led the way with 33 for Sacramento, 26 by Monk. Fox had 19. Keegan Murray had 18-11. De'Amon Sabonis, 20 points, 14 rebounds, 7 assists. Woke up a little bit too early out of his dream. Missed it by that much as the Kings, as mentioned, go to 21-20. Rockets go to 27-13. And that is your night in the association on the hardwood floor. On the ice, Blue Jackets beat the Sharks 4-1. In overtime, Maple Leafs in Toronto beat the Devils 4-3. In overtime in Ottawa, it was the Capitals beating the Senators 1-0. In a shootout, Lightning beat the Ducks 4-3. Red Wings beat the defending champions, the Panthers 5-2. Flyers in New York in Long Island beat the Islanders 5-3. Blues beat the Flames 4-1. In a shootout, the Predators beat the Blackhawks 3-2. Canadians beat the Stars in Dallas 3-1. Kraken lose to the Jets 2-1.
Kraken.
Rangers beat the Utah Hockey Club 5-3. Kings all over Vancouver 5-1. And EJ's beloved Oilers beat the Avalanche in Denver 4-3, which makes EJ Wizzle very, very happy.
Yes. Maybe he'll stop talking about mayonnaise and baby oil.
I will never understand.
He's a youngster. He's a youngster.
And there he is. In caps, what a comeback. Now, what else are we looking for?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is my bloodline right here. Oh, by the way, Mizzle tried ice skating today.
Oh, so you're trying to get your Wayne Gretzky on.
Yeah, well, it was more like, fuck this shit. I'm off this ice. I can roller skate, but I can't ice skate. Nope. That is a whole different breed right there.
I think you just broke Living Room's heart.
Why is that?
He's screaming, "What?"
But how did I break his heart?
Because you said I'm that ice cold with your fallen arches.
I didn't fall. No. Mizzle didn't fall. Now my sons, and you know what? DeAndre actually did very well for his first time being. Look, he outlasted his dad. I went around that ring one time and I was like, "Yep, I understand that this is not for me." He went out there and got better.
Fallen arches in your feet. I don't know about all that.
Well, because the ice wasn't cold, it was just cold out there. Well, it was a makeshift ice rink. Yeah, it was. So it wasn't like I was out there on a professional ice rinks, but anything. But yeah, I know ice skating is not for Mizzle. Nope.
Whoa.
Nope. Uh-oh.
Down goes numbers. Oh, a couple of upsets in the top 25 tonight.
Well, let's talk. Let's let the people know about the top 25, brother. Talk to them.
Number 18, Memphis took on Temple, and Temple wins 88-81.
Whoa. Hey, wait. Ain't Temple out of Philly?
Philadelphia. Yes, it is.
Yeah, you did. You. So I got a little.
In overtime, number 20, Michigan upset by Minnesota.
Wait. As my cousin chimes in about ice skating, you can ice skate. You can ice skate, Boston. I mean, I know you're a Chicagoan.
Yeah,
I know that. But I didn't know cuz can ice skate. Okay.
Living Room says I can skate, but I have no arches in my feet. My dogs just burn.
Oh, okay. Okay. I know what you're saying now. Yes, I am flat-footed, and by the way, Living Room, those ice skates hurt my feet. That's why I didn't stay on the ice too long. It was uncomfortable. It was very
floor hockey league for adults from 2004 to 2016. Interesting.
Oh. Well, all right, Boston. Okay. Get it, cuz I did not know that you can skate, cuz that is something you learn something new every day. And yeah, those skates hurt my feet though. That's another reason why I did not last long, because it was
number 20, Michigan
bad.
loses in overtime to Minnesota 84-81. Then I guess the real upset of the day, number 16, Gonzaga gets beat by Oregon State in overtime 97-89.
It is. That shit just hurt.
So that's whoa. That is whoa. San Francisco beats Pepperdine 80-63. The Dons now on the year go to. That's the wrong game.
I gotta catch a Dons game, man.
Dons go to 15-5 on the year. What you need to do is tie your skates so tight that no blood gets to your feet. That sounds painful.
Then that sounds like I won't feel nothing and fall flat on my face. Nope, I'm good. Ice skating is not for this human being. Okay, you're just gonna throw it out there right there. And the good thing is they wasn't like actual blades. They were like smooth kind of thing. So there was no. I'll just watch other people do hockey and skate and figure skate and all stuff like that.
UC Davis beats Cal Poly 65-54.
How about those Tar Heels beating Cal the other day?
Good. Hello, Miss Jody. How are you, darling? Welcome.
I know you always got me, cuz. I know 100. Miss Jody.
Very good game between Santa Barbara and UC Riverside. Santa Barbara, the Gauchos beat UC Riverside 66-63. Another good one. Loyola La Marymount gets by Santa Clara by a score of 57-54. And a very good one in overtime between Portland and Pacific, but it's Portland getting the win 84-81. And Washington State beat San Diego 65-61. So let's see what's on now. I missed out on the big one yesterday between
living room.
State and Kansas State and Iowa State, but Iowa State got the win.
As living room in the chat, as we get the chat, ice skating for me is like golf. First 2 holes, I'm like, this is my day. Then holes 3 to 16 are absolute hell, followed by one last shot that makes me think I'll do better next time. Yeah, well, the ice skating for me was one go around. I couldn't get my feet to move because I know how to rollerblade. Don't get out. Give me a pair of rollerblades. All through there. But those ice skates were totally different. Totally different. Also, Miss Jody says, "What's this stream about tonight?" It's a little bit everything, but the basis of the show is Bob Uecker passed today, and he is one of our favorites, definitely from Major League and his radio broadcasting for the Milwaukee Brewers. But we're talking about a little bit of everything tonight, Miss Jody.
But if you subscribe to our Talking Ish with Dub, Chris, and Mizzle page, we did do a show about the divisional playoffs.
Yes.
And gave our picks.
Shall we chime in and do that right now, brother?
We can. The only place in my mind that Mizzle rollerblades through is Muscle Beach.
I don't have the muscles.
Well, not just that. He doesn't go to Los Angeles unless he absolutely has to. He will not go to LA unless he has to.
Well, it's only for my family. It's only for my family.
That's about it.
And I wish I could be down there with him right now through the tragedy that's going down. And
our continuous
prayers for Southern California. I know I talk bad about their sports teams, but this right now is no jokes.
Taylor, they ain't cut you yet.
Well,
it should be. Showing some signs of fatigue. Donovan.
Pencil pushers. As Miss Jody said, I have a couple things I would like to hear you guys. Oh.
Type away.
We love when the chat's on fire. It gives me and my brother. We love to interact with you guys. So always, if you have something to say, hit that chat.
Just no Puffy.
No, we're not doing that no more. And that goes for you, cuz no more Puffy. You're banned.
Yeah.
And also, while we're sitting here talking about it, also subscribe to the Talking Ish with Dub, Chris, and Mizzle on YouTube. Also, the All Pro Jaffos, our brethrens.
They'll be back on tomorrow.
Subscribe to them, and also subscribe to the Other Side of the Ball.
Jaffos TV, yes, indeed. And he just talked about Talking Ish with Dub, Chris, and Mizzle.
Yes, and also subscribe to the Other Side of the Ball network.
On Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m., talking all things A7FL.
Yes.
And, of course, Creative Brothers Productions. Brought to you by EJ Wizzle. So if you're into editing, video photography, they are hiring. They are looking for people. So please get with Creative Brothers Productions. And
bro, we need to get the that A7 thing uploaded too, because they're doing an internship. So if anybody wants to do anything, want to be an intern with the A7FL, look into that as well. Yeah. We need to get that up on there.
Yeah, I do have to get that. I have to go find it actually. But in the meantime, here we go. Oh, that was EJ being EJ. Well, in the meantime, while
you already know, cuz
Miss Jody is asking her questions, here's a quick little snippet of what Creative Brothers Productions can do. Take a look.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Night Owl edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show. Yes, vote for us. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. He is Mizzle. I am Dub. And
did y'all miss us? Because we missed you. Our apology.
And we are live.
There is nothing like family that can take care of you and do things like that. especially with the nice backgrounds and the logos we got now, man. It's a wonderful thing.
So Miss Jody has says Deshaun Watson and the Browns possibly would a contract. The Eagles fan who berated the female Packers fan during the wild card game, which he got banned, and in addition to that, he also got fired from his job. So
Yes, this is true.
So not only did he get banned from the Eagles, see,
he harassed that lady though.
That's why you don't be idiots at sporting events, fans.
He really was harassing that lady for being a fan. And see, trust me, I know about this. This is one of the many reasons that I like a certain city that I live close by. I won't say it out loud, but a lot of people that knows me, that knows that. But, well, I'm going to say it. You're going to figure it out. Everybody knows that I'm a Warrior and a Sixer fan. 100%. So I go to a certain basketball game in a certain town that's out here, wearing my Sixer gear. Harass the whole game. Now, I'm also a Raider fan, and I've also been in that Oakland Alameda Coliseum, where I've seen an opposing team wear their colors in that stadium, and it's white of all jerseys. By the time that game is over, if he makes it through the whole game, that bad boy is yellow, rainbow color, because it's got hit with mustard, mayonnaise, ketchup, beer, all that. So I get it, but if you pay your good hard-earned money, you should be able to sit there and enjoy that game no matter what team you're representing. You should be able to be able to have fun watching your team. Unfortunately, it took me to get into my late 30s to figure that out.
All right, now to answer your question, Miss Jody, so the latest, if you will, it appears that the Sixers and Flyers are going to build a new arena in South Philly. I know there are plans to try to go to Philadelphia's Chinatown, but that has subsided. And
I like that. I think it works out because the Knicks and the Rangers, it's the Rangers and the Knicks that share the same Madison Square Garden?
The Rangers and Knicks share the Mecca, yes. They
got it right. So it would be, and matter of fact, the owner of the Sixers also is a part owner with the Flyers, so it also makes total, it's logical.
All right, so here is the press release, and this is from NBC News. The 76ers said in the press release comes as a result of an agreement struck between their owners, Harris and Blitzer's Sports Entertainment and Pro Sports Company, Comcast Spectre. The 76ers, along with the Flyers, are scheduled to move into a new facility that's expected to open in 2031. Meanwhile, the company said they still plan to invest in the realization of Market East in Center City, the area where the arena was previously planned for, and that's on the edge of the fashion district neighboring Chinatown. So it'll probably be right on the outskirts.
Well, in the beginning, it was reported that they were going to go build downtown. Correct. So there's a possibility that it was leverage used. I mean, the Sixers belong in South Philly. That's just where they belong. They don't belong nowhere else. Just like the Commanders, they belong in RFK Stadium.
On that site, yes.
They do not need to be in Landover where they're at now. So it's just right that they stay in South Philly. That's where they belong. And I hope that I'll be able to bless South Philly one time and watch my Sixers play a basketball game. And I'm glad. I'm still glad it's in South Philly because I didn't want to go to downtown. I'd rather it be where it started.
And plus, you have the Spirit of the Spectrum over there also. So there you go. So what is his job?
Whose job? Who we're talking about?
The Philly fan that got banned. She says, "You see who he worked for. You can't make this shit up." And I'm like, "Well, I would like to know what."
Yeah, I didn't know. I bypassed the article because I was already over it. Because I was like, I'm not gonna give a fan that badgers another fan none of my time. So yeah, where does he work for, Miss Jody? If you can tell us that in the chat, we'll appreciate that. So as we wait for that, Dub, run us around the NFL playoff weekend.
So of course we have the Texans taking on the Chiefs. That's the first game of the day coming up at 1. BCT Partners. Now I gotta go look that up.
Yeah, me same.
It is a business management consultant in New Jersey.
So that's crazy.
A management consulting firm
In New Jersey, but he's a Philly fan.
Good Lord.
Yeah,
That's why you don't be idiots, fans. You don't do that. But what do I know? I just do podcasts. That's all I know. But this is what happens when
you do damn good podcasts.
Well, I do try. So we got the Texans Chiefs, 1:30 Pacific, 3:30 Central, 4:30 Eastern. You can catch that on ESPN and ABC and ESPN Plus. Now, as we said on the Talking News show, the Chiefs coming off, really, they haven't really played in 4 weeks. Is that Cabbage George? Chick stick it.
Yes.
Chick stick it. I don't chase ball players. Then why'd you come over here then?
I didn't know it was her. I swear to God.
We got a problem. Serrano is looking to sacrifice a live chicken. He wants extra powder night. We can't have guys throwing it before the game. All right, I'll think of something. Come on. Thank you, Pepper. Here you go. 1 live chicken, as you said.
Come together, Pepper.
Ready to come together.
Hey, so, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about the new version of Mizzle? I'm trying this new thing where I'm keeping face a little more of the beard.
He's growing a beard.
I am.
Which, if you knew Mizzle back in the day, he does not do. He'll do the goatee all day, every day, but trying to do a beard wasn't doing it. Now, I can relate because I personally don't like beards, but it gets cold during the winter here
and it's
the
winter time
world,
and it's winter time.
Cold.
Yes,
and I don't like my face being cold. But once the summer hits, all this side stuff's going off and just going back.
I might, but right now I'm enjoying the look. Right now, Mom said it's a mature look.
How many times has the wife stroked the beard since you've had it?
Not yet.
Okay.
Well, look here. If you know anything about my wife, she does not want me to have all this hair that I have on my head right now.
No, she does not.
And I don't think
she likes the short hair.
And I don't think she likes the beard. But this is me becoming in. I'll be 42 on Tuesday, so I'm trying to embrace the age, and I got the little grays growing in too. So I'm trying. I'm trying to enjoy it.
Pepper. Well.
You might have a visitor.
I noticed that. And here comes Ellie talking that ish.
Oh wait, it says, "Oh, Miss Jody, how is Cancun treating your Packers?" Oh,
we don't need another Corey Hammond tangent right now, Zelly. Don't do
that. But Zelly, where is your Denver Broncos?
Right on the couch with us. She said, not worried about Mahomes. He always prepares. But the other players, we saw how team we rest for 1 bye week. Looks like I'm a month off. And that's the one concern that I do. Oh, here we go. Folks.
Yes.
You might
put it up, Dub. Put it up, Dub.
Seeing some of this between our viewers.
Yes.
Watch out, folks. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Talking about igloos now. Oh, boy. Oh God. Here. Oh.
Oh, how is your back feeling?
Oh.
Wow. The chat is on fire. And let me tell you what, the Mizzle and Dub show loves it.
Sam, to answer your question, I'll say it like this: America,
That's right.
America wants the Lions to win.
Yes.
The NFL perhaps wants the Swifties to win,
Which we don't.
which we don't. This is my stance. Anybody but the Kansas City Chiefs, because the NFL is still the only league that has not had a champion, three-peat of Super Bowl champion, so why not keep that intact? Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, I got it, Dub. I got it. You should ask Jordan Love how his back is feeling. And as Miss Jody is replying to Zelly saying the Lions are still in there, which Zelly is. He came on the show and explained about his Bronco fandom, but he's really a Lions fan because he is from Detroit. So, well,
now we're talking about CNN. What the heck?
oh,
That and now Wolf Blitzer. That and now Wolf Blitzer is going to mornings at CNN. Go figure.
I think
Sam says,
Detroit
I think
is going to
Detroit-
take it. Well, cuz you're not wrong, because on the Mizzle and Dub show, where we did our
NFL
football
special.
prediction show, which
We-
it's on here, and it's about
We
close to
both-
5 hours.
We both picked the Lions to represent the NFC.
But we've been picking we said the Lions would be here the moment Dan Campbell signed on to be the head coach.
Yeah.
This is where right now we expect the Lions to be. They should have been in the Super Bowl last year. I mean, not last year. Was it last year?
Yeah, last season.
Yes, they should have got there last season. But no. I'm loving the chat right now. The chat is on fire. It was his knee and elbow, sir. LOL.
Sam, the whole state of Michigan might cry tears if the Lions win the Super Bowl.
Well, you know what, Zelly, you guys deserve it, man. I'm not gonna lie. You said America wants Detroit to win it, so I said what CNN poll. Oh, okay, I love that. I love that, Miss Jody. Hanging a star on that.
That's just what I think. I know you don't want anybody from your division to win because you are a Packers fan. I get it. I understand it.
Who did we not pick, Zelly? The Chiefs? Because you're damn right I didn't pick the Chiefs.
I'm not picking the Taylor Swifts. The Kansas City Swifties. No.
My Raider fandom cannot allow that to happen.
Now, Sam, I expect you to say that because you are a Bears fan. I understand that.
Yes.
Again, that's just my
thought. Oh, Zelly coming in with the jab. No, we did not pick the Packers, Zelly. You're absolutely right. We did not. We
did pick them to make the playoffs, though.
We did get them in the playoffs, but we did not get them to get to the big dance.
Okay, Miss Jody, unfortunately, every fan base has that. Every fan base has that, unfortunately. And if the Lions do win the Super Bowl, some of them, not all of them, but some of them will start acting like that. My fan base has plenty of them, and sometimes I want to smack the heck out of them. It's like, shut up. Stop it.
Miss Jody,
you're making my fan base look bad.
Miss Jody, my cousin, is from Chicago. He's a Bears fan. He's from Chicago.
We are literally having an NFC North back and forth trash session right now.
We got Packers. Wait, we got Packers, Bears, and Lions all in the chat right now.
My!
Oh my! And I love it.
I love it. Missing is a Vikings fan,
right? And I do know a Vikings fan.
So do I. Look, I come to you, Jobu. I come to you.
We and if you don't,
you know, help me.
I do it myself.
I say, fuck you, Jobu. I
do it myself. Knees and elbows, huh? Tell Jordan Love carpet burns are thing. I got told that information was saying, ooh. Look here, Cub.
Look here,
With
Cub.
Ben Johnson and
Ben
Glenn,
Johnson.
Ben Johnson is coming to the Raiders. Now you can bring me to that conversation.
Oh boy. It's way back. Way back. It's gone.
Oh, you can hear it? You can hear it?
No, that's my TV.
Okay, so I'm a little bit ahead of you. I'm at Harris is pitching right now. Just hit the fly ball.
Oh.
That went over Serrano's head.
Ah, okay, yeah. You're a few seconds ahead because he's still running with Joe Boo and
The baseball bat? Yeah. So so that lets you know, ladies and gentlemen, that me and my brother damn near started this movie at the same time. But I did pause it a few times and take it back because I was sending him clips.
Sit down, Charlie.
Well, welcome to the open forum edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show, where we have sit here been talking about the passing of one of our favorites, Mr. Baseball.
Happy hunting grounds. The Indians have tied it at 2 on a 2-run blast by Serrano.
Yes. Yes.
Well, I guess there's only one thing left to do.
What's that?
Win the whole fucking thing.
You damn right. Can't wait for Matthew Stafford gets his revenge and Higbee gets his revenge for that dirty hit that took him out.
Well,
Ooh.
the Rams do have a chance to beat Philadelphia.
Yes.
Because I said if the Eagles play that sloppy as they did against the Packers, which it was enough. No, Bob Uecker, the longtime voice
I hate that
Milwaukee
fucking
Brewers,
song.
passed away this morning at the age of 90. So we were, and it's a gut shot because me and Mizzle love Bob Uecker for a lot of reasons. Mostly because of the movie Major League, to where his character Harry Dole ad-libbed everything that he said in that movie. But I mean, just what he did in the WWF, being at WrestleMania 3 and 4.
They're shitty.
His broadcasting career with the Milwaukee Brewers, him
50
being on
plus years.
him being on Johnny Carson. So I mean, it's just me, when it comes to broadcasters passing away, I get emotional, get a soft spot, especially ones that I love listening to, and Bob Uecker was one of those guys. So definitely it will be definitely different hearing Brewers baseball and not hearing the great Bob Uecker be on the mic.
The hell with him.
Let's cut the crap, Vaughn. I only have one thing to say to you.
Strike this motherfucker out.
And are you ready, Cleveland? And Miss Jody and Zelly keep going back and forth right now.
I think he was saying for your comment about Stafford and the revenge.
But back to what I was saying before Major League took over. The Eagles played sloppy enough and kept the Packers in the game.
Yeah.
It could be a different story if Jordan Love did not lose all of his targets. Only thing I will say is this: if the Eagles come out that sloppy against the Rams, Sean McVay will take advantage that Matt LaFleur did not. That's why I think the Rams have a good chance. And yes, I know the Eagles have Saquon Barkley, but Kyren Williams is just as effective in the run game for the Rams as Saquon is for the Eagles. Now,
no by means is he comparing them to.
No.
Is he comparing Kyren Williams to Saquon? Because Saquon is a whole league by himself.
Yes. But the Rams can run the ball also, in addition
to
the
they
Eagles
can.
It. But the thing is, which Jalen Hurts are you going to get? You don't know. At times you can get the very good Jalen Hurts, and then at times you can get the sloppy Jalen Hurts.
Straight up.
If the Rams come in razor focused like they did against the Vikings, against Philadelphia, Philadelphia can be punched in the mouth. Now, again, the 49er in me wants the Rams to lose, but the Rams is my upset pick for this game just because We're not talking about the Rams and the Lions. I'm talking about the Rams and the Eagles right now.
Yeah, Zelly. We ain't even got there yet.
I mean, y'all gotta stop Jaden Daniels first. Y'all
And
gotta stop him.
nobody means that we're saying that Washington's going to come in there and just make the game like a certain way, but Jaden Daniels is going to make this game interesting, and the Lions better not think this is going to be it's Washington. Better take this Washington Commanders team very serious, because I think the Buccaneers took them lightly. And you see where the Buccaneers are at.
Joining us on the couch.
I got plenty of beer.
Which, by the way, folks, we will eventually, because if you're still listening, we're going to need a banner, and what that banner will attest to is Championship Sunday, which is Sunday, January 26th. The Mizzle and Dub Show, in association with Talking Ish, and perhaps in association with the All Pro Jaffos, we will have an NFC and AFC championship game watch along here, and we'll just
All
talk
day football. Yes.
talk about the conference championship games, and perhaps give a initial Super Bowl 59 preview once the
And
Lamar
guess
Hunt
what?
trophies and George Halas trophies be dished out to the American and National Football Conference champions going to Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans, Louisiana. So,
And also, since we updated our tier, we can have plenty guests on. So if anybody wants to come on for now, if we do have guests, we're going to keep you guys to like a minimum. We won't hold you. Come and say a few things and then dip out, and then we'll answer your questions off air or on air while you're there. But yeah, come join the collaboration. We're gonna have a I think I will be. Wait. Saturday or Sunday?
okay, so the watch along will be on Sunday, the 26th. Those are the
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
championship games there. Now, the Talking Ish Championship Edition preview will be the Saturday before the game, where we will talk about the conference final game, and then of course, oh boy, here we go. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know what? I'm just gonna be like Kermit the Frog and sip my tea.
Let me pour a little bit of tea real quick because the chat is getting on fire. We love it. Well, Miss Jody, we'll hope you can be able to come in and
Yes.
chime in on that Sunday and give us a little bit of passion.
Well,
Yes,
thank you very much.
we do allow guests on the show. We love having guests. We love having guests, and we love interacting in the chat. So, yes, we thank you. Yes, this is what our show is about. And what you and Zelly are doing in the chat right now, you guys should be on the previous show we just did. This is perfect talking ish right now. Let his old ass rest in peace. How many teams were in the league at that time? But I'm just saying, they are naming the trophy after that man that did what he did.
There were at least 28. I mean, if we're counting the NFL and the AFL.
Al Davis started the league.
No, she's talking. No,
I'm joking. I'm joking. I know what she's talking about, brother.
the Acme Packers, they were originally called.
Ooh.
Yes. Acme, as in Acme Acres from Looney Tunes. Yes.
ACME. Yes.
All spelling and everything. The Acme Packers.
Acme. That's
Go.
How many kneecaps did Lombardi bite off? As we're going to a reference of Dan Campbell.
Zelly is the Lions fan. Sam is the Bears fan.
Yes, my cousin Sam is the Bears fan, and Zelly is the Lions fan. We got you, brother. We got you. We got you. So shout out to the 5 viewers and shout out to the chat. We definitely appreciate you guys. As we are 5 away of hitting that milestone of 300. Hey, I wish 300 fell on my birthday.
No, they've been there 4. Same as the Bills. Bills, Broncos, Vikings all have 4 losses.
Well, he might be at work. He probably had a chance to chime in that little bit. He could be working right now. So appreciate Cuz for being in the chat.
That's a hell of an idea.
Yeah. Look, it's okay. So we're real close because Jake is doing the point now. The second point. I'm at the second point. So you're at the first point. All right, I'm at the second point. As again, excuse us as we are both watching Major League.
Bring that shit to me,
exactly. As we are so basically, brother, we are doing our tradition. Just not you're not sitting here. I'm not sitting with you. So the tradition is live right now. We're just missing Little Big Brother. Which shout out to Little Big Brother and my nephew for their new adventure that's coming up for them. Very, 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 very excited to see what their new adventure is going to be.
Now, living room, we would need Creative Brothers to do that.
Woo, yeah, Cuz would have to go to work on that one.
Yeah.
Because I love what Cuz said. It was on one edition of the show where it was a special show of ours where he had done something for us and he was trying to find certain footage. And there's one thing he said from the start of when we started this to where he looked up now, he was like, my cousin hair changed. Because if you look up our very first show, I didn't have all this. I was going through the ugly stages.
Yeah, he had the puffy fro.
And now, well, I'm here now.
Yeah.
I didn't have this. Well, ain't shit changed.
Well, I'm still bald and I'm still light skinned, but like I said, I am not clear like Larry Bird. Taylor Bunce.
And you know what? I like that little soul, the little gray patch you got going there, brother.
Well, I mean, you know, it was the
little soul patch. Well, living room. We will sit down and discuss with the prodigy and see what he can do.
Y'all don't want to see Dub with hair. Y'all ain't ready for that.
I've seen Dub with hair.
Y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all not ready to see Dub with a full-fledged fro.
Y'all
ain't ready.
Zelly, I'm down to post my high school picture because guess what? I slightly still look the same with just more facial hair and hair. Yep, Dub. All right, we're posting our high school pictures. We're gonna do it.
The Indians win it. The Indians win it. Actually, we can, but every time I try to do that, technology likes to be a pain in the ass. So,
well, send it to me and let me know what I got to do. Well, I am taller than this man. I'm about 5'8", between 5'8" and 5'9".
Mizzle's definitely taller than me. But keep this in mind.
I stopped growing after 9th grade. That's where my growth spurt stopped. It was like, okay, brother, you have achieved it. You're done. Here you go. This is your height for the rest of your life.
Well,
Game 6 Clay is a different person.
No, he's saying I look like Game 6 Clay.
Oh, because Cuz has seen the pictures. Classic. Love it.
Mizzle's always been taller than me. I just
I
need to
have
go
some predictions. Oh, well,
I
Miss Jody.
just have to go get adjusted, Zelly. But yeah, Mizzle's always been taller than me.
Yeah, yeah. My height has always been passed up. There's no. So like I said, yeah, I got about 5'8", 5'9". Maybe I can stretch to 5'10", but I don't think I'm 5'10". I just have a long wingspan. Like I'm short, but tall. If that makes sense. I got length, I would say, not height. And as I just finished the major league, that was classic. That's classic.
I just want to get cracked a few times by a chiropractor. That's all.
Man, if a chiropractor work on me, whew,
They'll get their money's worth.
man. Because trying to crack my back in the chair just doesn't work anymore. I got them old ailment basketball, football injuries.
Well, I didn't have baseball injuries, but I know that snap, crackle, pop.
Yep, that's what I need.
I ain't trying to be tall.
Okay, because I am taller than Cuz too. So okay, so maybe I am 5'10".
Yeah, because I'm the same height as EJ.
All right. Well, yep, 5'10". That's where it is. Well, 6 foot just was out of my reach.
But he still grabbed the rim on the blacktop.
Oh, I ducked a few times on the blacktop.
So, what cool thing happened to you, Miss Jody?
Yes, please share. Please share. Man, it would be nice to have. You know what? While we're doing this, we're gonna sample.
I need
We're
to
gonna.
watch Major League 2. That's what I need to do.
I'm looking at it right now, and I'm like, do I want to look at it right now? But I don't want to buy it.
Oh shit!
What's that?
If that's not Shaquille O'Neal in left field, that baby's out of here.
I think you guys need to remember to check your height next time at the liquor store. Well, I don't need to check my height. My ID clears me to get it. So, damn the height. You know what?
Says, well, my Uncle Tom had passed away about 6 years ago, and I was going through his old stuff. And apparently she has found something. What that something is, we're about to find out.
We're going to have some quiet music in the background while we're doing this. We'll be sampling through some of the super dope beat makers' music. So enjoy.
Turns out I found over 1,000 baseball, football, and basketball boards.
Oh, wow.
Talk about the collection.
You might want to, if they're in good condition, you might want to take them somewhere they could be worth money.
Yeah, definitely. For sure.
No, we're not going to sleep. We're not ending the show. This is just, I feel we need some music in the background while we're sitting here. And why not play something that the super dope beat maker has made for us?
Autographed Nolan Ryan baseball.
Okay, good condition. That might get you some money.
And Living Room said that there's enough for that. Then she says 6 signatures, but we can't find out what team. Possibly the Twins or the Royals. Well, if one of those is George Brett and Kirby Puckett, that could be worth some money. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. And by the way, listen to this in the background if you need anything music-wise. This young man right here is very, very talented. And he just so happens to be his nephew, my son, which we don't like to mention out often because we want him to have his own
You have
platform.
Johnny Bench's autograph. bless you.
Oh, that's money. That and like Living Room said, just look at the app. And my mom, who passed away, condolences.
Vikings fan.
Okay, so we would have had a Vikings fan. So we got it covered, brother. So Steph said after their win last night to shut up and not panic. No, not necessarily, because this is still a lot of work to be done.
Do I believe the not panic part? Yes.
Well, they shouldn't panic. But just for them, I think Steph is just a little frustrated right now.
Yeah.
Because you haven't seen him really speak like this upon the franchise or the organization the way he's talking now. So
wait a minute. Oh, that is some. Oh, that. Talking Alan Page.
she has all 4 of the Purple Peeper Eaters autograph. Yo.
We're talking about Alan Page, Carl Eller,
Whoa.
Jim Marshall.
That's
I forgot
wow.
I forgot the other gentleman's name. I know 3 of the 4. I just don't know the 4th one. But good lord, Carl Eller, Alan Page, and Jim Marshall. My goodness. Which of course, Jim Marshall never missed a game in his entire career.
Mm-hmm.
But he still picked up the ball and ran the wrong way.
Right.
As you shouldn't.
I'm about to say, I
As you
would
shouldn't.
never know.
No.
Yeah. 100%.
I would haunt somebody in my dreams if they did that.
Right. I hope you guys are enjoying this edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show, 295 Open Forum Edition, as we have talked about pretty much everything. As we have now added a new addition to the show right now, as we have the young man music playing in the background. I think I'm just gonna
Zelly a fool. He's like, put me in the will.
You want some of that Fetty? Because yeah, those autographs right there. Yeah. You can get that off at an auction for a pretty good, decent amount of money, especially if you get it from a Minnesota Viking fan that wants that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have I would love a Deion Sanders autograph, not just because of what I'm a Florida State Seminole fan, so him going there would be huge. But I wish I could have got his autograph when I saw him in the airport. But I wish I could have got Charles Woodson's autograph. You get nothing.
You get nothing and like it.
That's fine.
If
I'll take it.
If I'm being a non-homer, I want George Kenneth Griffey Jr.'s autograph.
Yeah, I would take Michael Jordan's autograph. Maybe Tiger Woods.
Yeah, I mean, Ovechkin is on the verge of breaking a record I thought would never get broken.
Now, you get his autograph, you can pretty much on the right. Yeah.
I thought I would never see anybody break a record held by the great one, but the Ovechkin is on the verge of becoming the greatest goal scorer in NHL history. To which,
whoa, that is some good stuff. Wow, you got some good stuff there, Miss Jody. You look here. If anything ever goes wrong in your life, which I hope it doesn't, but just speaking in hypotheticals, you got some things that will probably float you for a little bit. You know, which I hope nothing will never, ever happen to you, to where you might have to do that. But you got some decent things.
As it stands right now, if we're talking, Dad, stop it.
Tell it must obey, brother.
It's about to get a Ric Flair trap if it don't.
Woo!
All right, so. So right now, the all-time goals record is held, of course, by Wayne Gretzky with 894. Mr. Ovechkin is 20 away from tying, 21 from breaking. He's currently at 874. Now I'm trying to see who. So the closest one that is still active is Sidney Crosby, and he only has 604 goals. She has Iverson's. Oh wow. And Kobe.
There's only one name that I care about on this list that you just said, and it's Allen Iverson. As clearly I just said a second ago, I am a Sixer fan. I followed Allen Iverson's whole career. Yes, from Georgetown, all the way to my Sixers. Wow, Miss Jody, that's awesome. You got my turkey. Wow, never get rid of that Iverson one. I mean, never get rid of none of them, but if you ever decide you want to get rid of Iverson, let me know. You might be out of my price range, but just let me know. I'm a big Iverson fan. Big.
He'll be like Corey Hammond. I'll try.
Yeah. I'm a big Iverson fan. That is it's Jordan and Iverson, but if anybody knows me, they will say, well, me knowing you, it might be Iverson 1 and Jordan 2, but it's 1A, 1B. So yeah, that's spectacular to have an Iverson autograph.
Ooh, 5 Slamma Jamma.
Have you ever seen the Ovechkin power play goal chart for Ovechkin? It is pretty insane, living room. It's pretty freaking insane. He's a killer. Oh shit! I do have all of the Slamma Jamma autographs from University of Houston.
Slamma Jamma.
Ooh wee! Boy, you crazy! Laugh out loud. Allen. The reason I started playing exactly. I padded my whole game around Jordan and Iverson, but mainly Iverson. My crossover was pretty vicious.
You reach, I teach.
Yeah, Iverson is my favorite basketball player, hands down. Matter of fact, I got a pair of his shoes upstairs. I pretty much had every pair of shoes he had that he put out. More than I had Jordans. Now I'm starting to collect Jordans, but back then it was all Iversons. Can't believe I got that from an auction for $250.
Well, I do have 2 pairs of question mids.
I was gonna say I had a ton of Iversons, from his first ones all the way to his last ones. And like I said, now
I loved his Iverson 4 slip-on shoes.
Yeah,
that I want to find again.
I think I'm gonna get the originals, but I got the zip ups right now. I got the
and now
the pat. Go ahead.
Got, let's see, 1, 2, 5 pairs of Currys.
Well, he's next on my list to get.
None. Did not do any of that. No.
Oh wait, random question. Where y'all?
Thundercats, Voltron.
Well, if we're going that type of anime, if you're going that type of anime, I'm a Dragon Ball fanatic.
Street Fighter.
But yes, I did get with the Voltron, Transformers, GoBots, all that. I do fuck with Gundam. Gundam was my shit. Gundam, Mobile Suit Gundam. Yeah, you can't mess with that.
I just need my Vegeta shirt I used to have. That navy blue Vegeta shirt I had was fire. I just said Street Fighter. The Japanese version.
Oh, a ton of anime. That's where I start. And I don't watch that American wash down anime. No, I watch the originality.
He loves his subtitles.
Damn right. And sometimes I don't even need the subtitles. I've watched enough to understand I can follow the dialogue without even needing subtitles.
Oh,
I get it. I won a ton of Pokemon card game tournaments as a kid. Won tons of cards. Now I'll tell you this. I played Pog.
Cowboy Bebop. That's a throwback.
Yes, yes. And I'm so disappointed that Netflix canceled the live action version of Cowboy Bebop because it was good. And I will say this, and you can argue with me if you want to. Cowboy Bebop was slightly better than the One Piece adaptation that's on Netflix right now. Yes. Ooh, nice. That's a good one. My daughter loves that one. My daughter introduced me into that one. So, Miss Jody, have you seen Death Note? Death Note is a very good a good one too. Or I'm trying to think of the one that had the hand. Um, they get into your brain and they take over your body, but he was pretty good with that one. It says, I still have my Pogs. I was too young. Hey, I love playing Pogs. That was fun. When you saying you just walk around and you see somebody playing Pog, you're like, oh yeah, bro. I got the Super Smasher. I'm taking all your stuff. Ah, game over. No. Anime is open. I am what am I? A 12-year-old with a license, correct?
Correct.
No matter how old I get, I'm a 12-year-old with a license. My dad still calls me a nerd to this day because I still watch anime and I still watch WWF like I'm on Saturdays with a bowl of cereal.
Speaking of Saturday, don't forget Ring Psychology Podcast coming up.
Oh
Real
yes.
soon.
We got a lot
Where
of
we
stuff to
talk
talk.
about where we talk about the male soap opera that is professional wrestling.
Yes. And we say the F, not the E, because we're OGs when it comes to it. And yes, Roman Reigns, baby. Throw it up. As long as John Cena doesn't win nothing, I'll be happy. He can do this 1 year retirement and not win a goddamn thing, and I will applaud. Sorry, cuz, if you're still watching.
Yes.
No, not the E. We watch the F. We do the F, yes.
Which about
As Living Room said in the chat, Pogs hit it big right around the OJ trial. Such a weird fact. So you had the slammer, and for a hot minute, the most sought after thing in high school was copying an OJ slammer. Ah, hey, if you had the biggest slammer, period, you were taking out people's Pogs easy.
we listened to the doggone verdict in my 7th grade social studies class.
I think every school had the trial on TV because even I knew about the trial even when my parents came and picked me up from school. It was crazy, man. Damn, Dub, we have seen some shit
No, it's just
in our 4 decades of being on this earth. We've seen some shit.
I come home from school, Papa would have the TV on CNN, and I could
Yeah,
just hear that, and I could just hear that damn theme from CNN about the OJ trial. I'm just like, Papa, every day, really?
yeah. The OJ trial was when we were in the 7th grade. Yeah, yeah.
I was in the social studies class in the 7th grade.
I was still in
My teacher had it on the radio, and we listened to the verdict read out loud on the radio.
damn, what school was I at in 7th grade?
I was at Springstown. This was right before I moved to California City.
Oh, I was at Adams. I was at Adams Middle School on top of the hill in Richmond.
So
'Cause that
Jody, you came in during the ruthless aggression era.
which was a good
That's when you
year.
came in.
You came in when it was hot. All them storylines were good. That's when Vince McMahon was in his bag in the wrong way. I'm not trying to say anything Vince McMahon was doing, but now that we're sitting here, at the age that we were watching it, that shit was so fucking entertaining. But now that I'm a fucking adult and I know what Vince did, I'm like, you piece of shit. And I'm so glad it's in good hands right now with Triple H and this TKO and The Rock. We're gonna get good quality right now. It's
And
taking me
Paul
back to when I was a kid.
and Paul Heyman,
Oh well,
the
indeed.
wise man.
And I'm love that you mentioned Eddie Guerrero because Latino Heat. I ain't got nothing else to say. Wow, living room, third or fourth grade when the OJ trial was going on. Yeah, that era, Jody, Miss Jody, the attitude, the aggression. That hell, I think my brother still got the CDs
Oh, I do. Yeah. The music
and
CDs
and the
music
VHS
CDs,
tapes.
music CDs, absolutely.
Hell, you probably got the VHS tapes too.
They're in storage.
Yep.
They are in storage. But true story. The night that Eddie Guerrero won the world title from Brock Lesnar at the Cow Palace,
You were there.
I was supposed to have been there.
Oh, you were
Pops was
supposed.
sick.
But you saw Sting there.
Oh yes, I did. Absolutely. Oh, that's still the highlight. That is still the highlight of my wrestling life.
I envy you because you saw Sting and I didn't.
The OJ trial was. It started in '94, but it ended in '95, and I want to say October or September of 1995 is when the verdict was read, where he was acquitted, but then was found, I guess, guilty in the civil trial, whatever that meant. But June 12th is when Nicole Brown and Ron Goldman got murdered. For the rest
God,
of
we can talk
94
about that all day.
Wow.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Lord.
So
Wow.
wait, Dub, so if we were in seventh grade, that means we were what, 14? Maybe 15? Because wait, no, 12. I started high school at 14 years old, right?
We were
14.
12. We were 12 going on.
I was about to say 12 to 1 to 13, yeah. Because I know I was 14, 15 when I started high school. Wow, you guys are some youngsters. You guys are just making me and my brother a lot older than what we are, than we feel. The glove was. I am here for the OJ talk. Was the OJ trial y'all first real big moment that y'all remember? No, actually, the 1989 earthquake was the big first moment that I really had to go through. For me, personally, if I can remember anything.
For me,
She said, "Don't do math."
well, I can tell you, like, okay, this is how much of a nerd I am. For me, I can remember the first Super Bowl that I can remember the first. I can tell you my first memories of a Super Bowl.
Oh, I can give you some Super Bowl memories.
And I can tell you the first Super Bowl I actually watched. Now, my first Super Bowl memory was Super Bowl 20 with the Bears and the Patriots because Walter Payton. So I'm on the TV. I'm like, oh, it's Walter Payton. And then, of course, my mom tells the story that I thought somebody looked like Refrigerator Perry, and I went up to him and said, "Hi, Refrigerator," but he wasn't Refrigerator. He was just big. But I guess to me, I thought he looked like Refrigerator Perry. Then the first Super Bowl I remember watching was the '89 earthquake is there, but for me, it's probably when baby Jessica got rescued from that hole in Texas. and you just see her all wrapped up in whatever she was wrapped up in. Um, that's one thing. Um, definitely. Also, when Hank Gathers passed away, that was tough to watch on live TV. Um,
Damn, bro, that Texas thing, that hits.
oh yeah, with Baby Jessica. Yeah.
That hits. And well, hey, wasn't we also around for the incident that happened in Waco, Texas? We were, that the terrible thing that happened in Waco, Texas. The where they went and shot inside the house and everything. There was remember the what you call those people? The cult. Remember the cult in Waco, Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were the well, Miss Jody, me and my brother are 42 years old. So if you can do any history that starts from like, we'll just say for our stuff to remember stuff, I would say what, maybe 87. You can kind of start remembering things from 87 on. You're about 4 or 5 years old. We've witnessed and seen the multiple wars that we didn't see.
I mean, for me, Jimmy Swaggart basically confessing his sins on live TV because my grandmother used to watch him religiously.
Jimmy Swaggart. Oh, we also had the I'm not a crook. Hell, Watergate.
Well, we weren't allowed for Watergate, but
no, yeah, that's true. That we went for Watergate. That's we just know the history of Watergate.
For me, heck,
hell, we were around for Rodney King.
Yeah.
Rodney
King. Losing Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah. Hell, we didn't see two legend rappers. I mean, of course, we all were around for Tupac and Biggie, but just
next year's gonna be Tupac's 30th.
He's been dead for 30 years.
Next year it will be. I mean, heck, this year is Selena's 30th.
Stop it! Don't you hurt? Don't anything for Selena's.
Yeah, this year's
her voice was amazing. Well, hell, Aaliyah's birthday just passed. How long has Aaliyah been?
No, her birthday is what? Is it?
Well, still today? Yet? No, it's not been. Well, I think it is
for 3 more minutes.
Okay, so yes, it's her birthday today.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
I was asleep when 9/11 happened.
I was sitting at my parents' house because matter of fact, I did not go to college that day. I didn't go to Solano that day. I was chilling. And then the crazy Puerto Rican texted me and was like, bro, are you at home? I'm like, yeah, I didn't go to school today. He was like, turn on the news. I turned the news on. I'm like, oh, shit. Because that's the year we graduated. Well, yeah, matter of fact, three months ago, we graduated. Wow, 9/11, you was in the second grade, Zell. Stop making this gray hair in my beard make me feel older than what I am. Good God, you guys are babies. Are we though? Are we now the uncles? Are we those uncles that
I guess we are.
I think we are those uncles now. Also, we want to say thank you to the 7. Also, the ones in the chat, the 7 people that now 6 that are watching us on the Mizzle and Dub show on our YouTube page. We thank you. But wow, I love the chat. The chat is making me feel old right now. Given that my birthday is Tuesday and I'm about to, 4 decades plus 2. Yeah, well, I think we all witnessed that, and we didn't want to. If you were watching,
No, I didn't know about it when I got there. Like, did you hear it? Did you hear it? I'm like, no, what happened? Because
yeah, I was on the phone with our brother.
I was too
I was on the
busy.
phone with Boot Knife.
I was too busy, talking about the dang Broncos and Giants game that took place on Monday night the night before, on September the 10th. And then I get to the cafeteria, and I mean,
Oh, so
everybody.
you did go to school that day?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't.
And I went to the cafeteria, and everybody was just stuck watching the news.
Yeah, I
And
definitely didn't go to school that day.
And then that's when you thought people that you thought they were going to the military. They really thought they was about to go and
Well,
front line.
Boot Knife tried his whole entire time. Well, he's in a good position now, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he wanted to serve, and he got to. Okay, now that
Oh, that one.
that was just.
I think it was a setup.
I mean,
I think that was a. I think her death was plotted.
like me and my mom were like literally just sitting there, just watching it as it was coming in to fruition.
Yes,
Hey, Unc.
sir. Yes, sir, Unc. How you guys doing down there? The prayers are still down there, ladies and gentlemen, as Uncle Bobby chimes in, as this is one of the things that I care about that's down in LA. So, Unc, I hope everything is good. I hope you and Auntie are all right. I hope the pets are okay, and I hope it's going to get better for you guys. But we are still praying for LA. It's not going to stop. As Unc just said, they're still evacuated. That is, as long as you're safe, Unc, that's all that we care about. I mean, it sucks that these houses are burning down, but they can be rebuilt. Your life cannot. So, for those that got out, we're glad. But for those that did not, prayers to the families, and it just fucking sucks. This. What a way to start off 2025. I mean, this is horrible, man. And for these fires to be started by arson, because guess what? This is not fire season. This is not the summertime. These fires were started by human beings. Ridiculous.
For who, for what, and why?
I don't get it. I don't get what you're getting from that, but it's truly crazy. Well, Zelly, a lot of people got arrested for the fires. Oh, we got Corporal in the building.
I thought Columbine was 2003.
Was it 90?
It definitely wasn't 1999. Columbine was 2003.
Yeah, we were there for that. We know that as well. Hell, what's the little girl? The pageant girl that her John Benet Ramsey. Yeah,
which made no sense.
none. Fucking parents. If you didn't want a fucking kid, don't have a fucking kid. That's my mentality. If you ain't ready to take a kid, there was somebody that will take care of that kid.
I don't know about Googling stuff. But
No problem, Corporal. We appreciate all of our guests and the one that chimes in.
Well, I thought the first Michael Jackson trial was some big stuff, especially when he gave that press conference.
It said 99, brother.
Oh, well, okay. I know something happened in 2003. No, we're not going down a rabbit hole. It was she was just asking us.
She just asked about some of the things that we have witnessed in our and we're just running down a list of things that
made an impact.
That pops up in our head.
I mean, heck, Magic Johnson. We thought Magic was gonna die. When Magic had that press conference in November of 1991, we're just like, we're gonna lose Magic?
Yeah.
She was correct. Wow.
She said, "Don't fact check me."
How about this for some ish? So the Columbine High School was on 420.
As I'm about to sit here and spark up a little piece. Ha! Ah! Ah! Wow.
Okay, well, first up, both of those just came out of nowhere.
Yo, I'm still not over Kobe. And that just
Because
not just Kobe and everybody on that helicopter. Let's just say that. Just not just Kobe.
I was in the middle of church service.
And then I hit you yet again. I hit you with information.
And I'm just like, and I'm like, I was like, I'm in the house of the Lord right now. Don't do it. I said, you better be lying. And then once TMZ confirmed, like, oh, and really, that just killed my whole vibe because it was on the verge of Super Bowl week. And my 49ers were in the Super Bowl. And then, of course, that week later, they go on and break my damn heart by blowing a 10-point lead against the Chiefs. And
oh, you're on your 420 birthday? Hey.
and then I'm just like, and
I
then
think
got
everybody
Brian
thought that
call
was
me.
fake news.
No, because I got Brian call me. He leaves me a voicemail talking about, please tell me this is some kind of a sick joke. I'm like, bruh, it's not a sick joke. I wish I was joking, but no, it's.
I think the whole world was thinking, because we've seen celebrity deaths. Everybody's like, this person's dead. The celebrity comes out and say it's bullshit. I'm still alive. And then you look at Kobe and you're like, nah, not Kobe. They're not Kobe.
No, Corporal wasn't talking about you. What I said was, when Mizzle sent me the message that Kobe had passed, I was like, I'm in the middle of church. This better not be a sick joke. And then once I saw the TMZ report, okay, now.
Okay, yeah, Paul Walker.
Yeah.
That one, baby.
I'm at work, or I get to work, and then my coworker tells me, Paul Walker just, I said, don't stop it. Don't do it. So
and he was a passenger.
And so I'm like going on the internet at the office of my job talking about, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything. Like, what the heck? What the heck? But no, Brian O'Connor, which I can relate to the character a lot for obvious reasons. But yeah, that one hurt the soul. Obviously, Michael Jackson. We don't need to talk about Michael Jackson. But
Prince.
Yeah.
Prince, Charlie Murphy.
You just like, Prince? What? No, everything about that is just fishy.
Hell, Pimp C dying in a Pimp C passing in the hotel deaths. Wow. As we hit in the chat is on fire tonight.
What the heck?
Well, as Uncle Bobby pointed out, my brother is frozen, but we can still hear him. So I guess we'll
Well,
take.
as long as you can hear me, then I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
we'll
keep
take
talking.
that. Yes, we'll take that.
Yeah, Bernie Mac
Bernie Mac, yeah,
was a kick in
yeah,
the nuts.
yeah.
Um,
But they said his health was declining. You saw on the Bernie Mac show, he had to have an oxygen tank on stage, on set, and so you kind of they said that was coming.
um, I mean, my question, by the way, just kidding. Let's go.
Bring it.
Um,
Oof, Queen of Soul.
well, yeah, yeah. Well,
Yes, that's
Aretha
true.
Aretha went out in true Aretha form. Um, it's still hard for me to refer to Walter Payton. Well, it's still hard for me to refer to Walter Payton and Tony Gwynn in the past tense, as it is with Steve McNair. Um,
Hard cold way the way he went out.
yeah.
But then again, I'm not trying to justify, but
Oh.
but it was by a girl he was messing with while he was still married that took him out.
Okay, Aaliyah and Left Eye, yeah, those were kicks in the nuts. Um, especially Aaliyah's.
Well, Aaliyah was sacrificed.
Unfortunately, well, I think they both were Left Eye and Aaliyah.
I think that's right. Wasn't Left Eye situation just like Princess Diana's to a degree?
Mm-hmm.
Car accident.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Heck, Jeannie Rivera, same way as Leah, crashed.
mm, mm. Crazy, 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 crazy.
Very, very much so. Heck, just recently, it's still hard to fathom that we just lost Ricky Henderson. That's. But
That's the other person I hit you with, Ricky.
yeah. Now, are you? Because that was out of nowhere too.
Or the Kennedys? Which can the
Well, I wasn't alive for Bobby in 1968, which
mm-mm.
also unfortunately happened to be the same year we also lost the great Dr. Martin Luther King in 1968. Ricky Bobby.
Don't you put that leave it on me, Ricky Bobby.
Dear Lord, baby Jesus. Norm McDonald was 2021 corporal.
Yeah, we that's crazy because I just asked about Norm because we lost the great Bob Uecker, and they were good friends. So
Chris Farley still is hard.
yeah,
Charlie
Charlie Murphy.
Murphy. Heck, still. Even though it was last year, still Carl Weathers, like not Apollo Creed, not Apollo.
Yeah.
Brandon Lee, too young. Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee's son. Heck, Michelle Thomas, aka Myra from Family Matters, too damn young.
Hell, the Yellow Ranger.
Oh yes, died in the Bay Area, too
young.
Mm-hmm.
And it was nice how when they did that movie that it was her daughter that played her character.
Mm-hmm. Heck, Tommy is still mind-boggling.
The Green Ranger, yeah.
Yeah. Jason David Frank,
who took his own life.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to start. We're gonna have to end this show on something positive. I mean, I'm over the tragedy because January for me is a very very bad month because a family member. So yeah, let's talk about something positive.
So y'all hear about this new NBA league to rival current league?
Oh, then you hit me with the Joker.
And here we go. Well, the Bible does say you can live up to 120. So why don't you add 8 more years to what God already said?
And we've had some folks that damn near got close to that.
Mm-hmm.
So eat good, take care of your body, you'll be good. No, you're good, Miss Jody. It's like we once we went there, it's like we just kept going down there, you know. So it's like, wait a minute, let's be positive right now.
You want to know how I got these scars? No, I don't want to kill you. You complete me. Well, Corporal, just put your mind to it, put a plan together, and you can do it.
Hell,
Believe in yourself.
even Corporal, I'll tell you this. I changed my way of eating and everything like that, and it's been pretty good. It's not hard. I mean, it's not easy, but if you can just find meals that you like, you're gonna have to try to find the right meals and stuff like that. But you'll get there.
But also drink plenty of water. Water
All
is good
day.
for your water is good for your needs.
As I sit here and drink this beer, but you know, everything will work out. Hell, I was a whopping 225 at one point. Excuse me. A lot bigger than what you see on this screen now, and well, I don't look 225. But I was.
And also walking is good for the soul too.
I do a shit ton of that every day. I get my steps in.
Oh yes, get the steps in.
Well, thank you, sir. Well, that's because I changed my diet. Well, all thanks to my wife. She was the reason that I started the diet. So, but yeah,
The diet. But also the key thing is not snacking too much. That's the key thing.
which right now I'm not on my diet because I haven't been on my diet since this fucker came home.
That was back in October.
Yeah, and I have not been back strict on my diet since then. But after my birthday, I'm back on it.
He's back on it.
Yeah, because
No,
I don't.
I'm definitely trying to look good for the wedding. That's for sure.
What the hell you think I got to do?
I know.
I'm the fucking best man. Shit.
You got to give the speech.
Ooh, and just like my vows on my wedding, I'm freestyling that shit. I'm not writing nothing down because I feel if I'm writing something down,
you want to be
I want to be.
Yes.
Well, I want to say what I feel in the moment. You know, and what I said.
Don't you just hate when that happens?
What's that?
When you spill water on yourself in the bed.
No, because I have a nice cup that does not spill. Yes. But spilling anything, period, is just a crappy thing.
Yeah, it's definitely not good for the soul.
No. Now I'll tell you what's crappy: coffee. Spilling coffee. Well, marriage is for some and marriage is for not. Just got to find the right person. I just so happen to have found the right person. Which she has helped me in a lot of things. A lot of things. I am baffled that you are frozen right now, bro. Like you're like that's it's perfect. The picture is kind of perfect because you got the microphone right in front of you. You know,
But like I said, technology has been wanting to be a
all
pain
day,
all day
all
long
day.
since yesterday. But like I said, as long as y'all can hear me, that's fine.
Well, I'm glad that we were able to get 2 shows out of it today.
Yeah, yeah. Now I just need to go. Give me your thoughts. What do you want us to give us our thoughts on?
Yes.
Deep in the heart of.
So we're going to the Quiet Storm.
Soft and warm. Smooth R&B. 102.9 FM. The Quiet Storm.
Oh, he's fine. He's just frozen on the screen.
Yeah. Technology has not been kind, but I do know what I need to buy for my Mac, which is an SSD hard drive, and
How much is that?
well, I mean, I've been looking on Amazon, of course. Some are not. I gotta find the right one to match, and then once I do that, I'll be able to buy. No, I did not go to the bathroom. It's just I just look like I am trying to sing in this screenshot photo on the screen right now, but I'm just talking. You can't see me, but you can hear me.
Okay, John Cena.
Well, it's a good thing EJ does not hear you right now, otherwise he'd be going all in talking about Cena.
I cannot wait till his run is over, which I'm already skipping ahead to 2026 because I am done with John Cena. Go away. And he can take the fucking New Day with him.
Oh, the New Day, the duo that just will not go away.
I so thought they were breaking up. They were doing a good job of selling the breakup. And then they decide to join forces to be a heel.
Jody, I am not a mannequin. Stop that.
That was actually a good movie.
Yes, it was a very good movie.
We're really showing our age now.
Yeah.
They probably don't even know what mannequin is for the ones that are watching.
They're like, what?
What's that movie?
I'm waiting for the second season of Peacemaker.
It will be out in the fall, I believe. I think we got a few more months before it comes out. But yes. Well, see, James Gunn is worried about trying to make this Superman movie the best thing to start off the his DC universe.
It's not Henry Cavill. I don't care.
Exactly.
Well, first, before getting in, and I still have not watched the trailer yet.
The first trailer didn't give me enough. I mean, well, I'll say this. So when the trailer opens up, it's Superman falling out of the sky and he's bleeding. And he's calling Crypto. That's how the opening credit opens up. So not only did you give us a Superman that's bleeding, but you introduce Crypto that fast. This is Warner Brothers needs to get their hands out their asses. And you know what? There's only one man that can save this company right now. It's only one man. One man. It's Ben Affleck. Give him his Batman movie. I promise you it will be what Blade did for Marvel.
Well, see, they lost me when I first saw the Superman suit, and I'm just like, oh, did they just get Star-Lord's scraps from Guardians of the Galaxy and just put it into a Superman suit? That's where they lost me right there. I'm like, really?
So, bro, this is the second Marvel person that has come over to DC and tried to save something. And it's, well, we already know what Josh Whedon did. I mean, they wanted to crucify that man for what he did. Batman telling jokes.
Oh, yeah,
Batman
something's definitely bleeding. Oh, yeah.
Batman telling jokes? Excuse me? Don't insult my intelligence. I've been watching Batman for about as long as I can remember. I've never seen Batman tell a joke. He's been serious.
Batman says jokes in a serious asshole type of way.
Yeah.
Because that's what Batman is. Batman is a detective. He's an a-hole.
He doesn't have time for this shit.
Yeah.
Either get on with me or I can do this shit by myself.
Yeah.
I don't need you. Batman telling jokes? Nope. You lost me. Yep. You definitely lost me. Thank you, Zack Snyder.
Well, see, here's the thing, people. Everybody wants to get on Snyder because, I said, Snyder's just the director. He didn't write the damn movie. If you want to get mad at why the movie was, if a movie is crap, you get on the writers, not on the directors. It's the writers.
The director is just giving you the vision of what the writers gave him.
Yes. Now, you let Ben cook with that story that was supposed to be between him and Slade, then dang it, you do it.
And it's been leaked. I'm like, oh yeah, we should have got that. We definitely should have got it.
Yeah.
But as we always been saying, Warner doesn't want to make money.
Because dadgummit, the one thing that I want Kal-El and Omega Beams fighting in a live movie scene. That's what I've been wanting for years. And it was supposed to happen. But now, Warner Brothers,
I'd have loved to
messed
see
that up.
I'd have loved to see Cavell and the Great One go at it, aka Black Adam and Superman.
Dadgummit, when I saw that post-credit scene and Cavill comes out like, oh, it's a long time since someone was a threat to the world.
Bro, not only did he come out, he had the hair, he had the little the Christopher Reed curl.
Yes.
He had the Christopher Reed outfit.
Yes.
And the music was playing. I'm like, thank you, Warner Brothers. You're gonna get this right. And then they dropped the ball.
And then no.
I like the new Joker movie because I'm a singer and I like musicals. And I can see that inside the Joker's mind is probably a stage show all the time, but they ruined the image of him. This one, honestly, Jody, you've been a great supporter of this show, but the second one sucked. It did not give me that same feeling of the first one.
And they knew it was sucking, and they still
still put it out. It was horrible. Horrible. I see what they were trying to do, but the first one, how do you go from that first one to where you gave a good story, which everything was in his head per se? Yes.
And he won an Oscar for it.
I mean, when he shot Robert De Niro,
you get what you fucking deserve. Pow.
Wow.
We'll just take it like good little boys.
Turning that into a musical was the worst idea that any director could ever put together.
I don't care. Him dancing down to the steps is still.
That is still my favorite. That's still my. Yes. Yes.
Because he's the crown. He's the clown prince of crime.
I do understand that part of what you're saying, Miss Jody, but
he's the clown prince of crime. He needs the Smilex.
The musical portion of that was,
yes,
and guess what?
It was a Lady Goo movie. Yes, that
I
movie
didn't
was
even.
all Lady Goo.
I did not even finish the movie, and I don't even care if I do finish it, and that sucks because if I start a movie, I would like to finish it, but that movie gave me well, I don't like musicals per se,
Lady Goo.
but I did go see Mufasa. Mufasa was a good movie. Mufasa was good.
And I will say again, go see Den of Thieves 2.
I
And really
might,
do
I
think,
might,
and I really do
depending on
think
what
there's going to
time
be a
we
part.
end this.
And I really do think there's going to be a part 3.
Depending on what time we end this, I'm gonna turn it on because it's on the fire stick for me right now.
Oh baby. Yes, indeed.
I can watch it.
Oh shoot, it is. Oh yeah, it's nap time.
Oh baby, yeah, yeah. And I gotta pay some bills and cry right now.
Oh, that part. Well, we like to think. You know what movie I cannot even finish because it was so bad?
Tell us.
Street Fighter with Jean Claude Van Damme.
Oh my God. Hey, Raul Julia, that was disrespectful that they made that man play in Bison. Given that he was just like Chadwick Boseman. What was crazy? They were deteriorating in front of us while filming.
But they still played their roles, and they played their roles very well.
In motherfucking D, brother. You can say that again.
Now, who wants to go home? Now, who wants to come with me?
You stupid.
The latest one? You talking about the latest one that was out last year?
Oh my God. That new Twister. Yes. Shit T. The
Wow.
one with Helen Hunt was way better. It was way better. This new one, it was just the chick that was supposed to be the main character. She was just downright horrible, hideous. I don't even know why. I don't even know why. I don't even know why they made it.
He said hideous. Oh wow.
It was just a trash of a movie. It should have never been made. It should have went to a streaming service and not a movie theater. That's how bad it was. Hated it.
Hated it.
I think I'm going to treat myself for my birthday a pair of shoes.
As you should. Celebrate your manliness.
But should it be Curry, MJ, or Iverson?
Okay, if you're choosing through 3, then you might have to play spin the bottle. Wherever it lands on, that's where it lands on.
But you know my collection already. I'm good with my Jordans. It's just one more pair, and I'll be happy. Miss Jody, what's that, Miss Jody? What's that?
I thought you were singing "I Have Nothing" from The Bodyguard.
Nothing. Nothing.
If I don't,
have you? Come on, Miss Jody. Before we end it, what we got? Don't you dare. Because both of my, I think,
I thought she was gonna say, "Don't you dare walk away from me."
Yes, and we could have sung it too.
Don't you dare get them Air Force One.
No, I don't even like Air Force Ones.
The only ones I have is the Kobe Rucker Park, and that's it.
Okay. If those Kobe's are in a reasonable price, I might get Kobe's. I do need a pair of Kobe's. I've always wanted a pair of the newer version of the Kobe's. We'll see. But I also have to save money because I have other endeavors that I have to do. So I probably won't get my shoes in another 2 weeks. I'll probably wait.
Trades or predictions?
AJ Brown ends up in New England.
Whoa. That is bold. I say somehow, some way, I still think my team finds a way to trade Tyshawn Raekwon Samuel. I'm still standing on that.
Even though that the organization came out and said that Debo's not going anywhere?
Yeah. I think if somebody calls and be like, what do you want for him? I think they might ship him.
I think your GM is too stubborn to do anything like that.
Of course. Just like the Shanahan.
Especially because they announced at the moment that the speculations came out that they were going to do that and he was yada, yada, yada. So I think he sticks around. Well, you asked the question, Miss Jody. We honor what was asked of us before we leave. So yes, we can do this for a quick second.
Maybe Zelly went to sleep.
Oh, okay. So you had different purposes. So, all right. So as the timer as the ticker is saying, we appreciate you guys' support.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
All of it.
All
And
of it.
It's 12 o'clock some damn where.
It is 5 o'clock some damn where. And, well, you've been watching the Mizzle and Dub Show.
Yes.
Well, you didn't say yes or no or good.
Well, I thought I
So
just
we're
went.
ready.
Okay. Well, we will be back. Unfortunately, adultness has to kick in because there's school drop off, there's work, and bills to be paid. So for this person that's a 12-year-old with a license, that's the frozen light bright because can't nobody see him.
Yep, you can hear me. Can't see me.
But Dub is going to take us out as I get the music ready for the Super Dope Beat Maker to take us out.
Yes, but thank you everybody for watching. Please enjoy the sounds of the Super Dope Beat Maker, and always remember, cheer for your team if they're still in the playoffs. If not, come join us on the couch so we can talk football.
It's comfy.
And talk some ish. Yes, it's very comfy and there's plenty of room. But for Mizzle, I'm Dub. Once again, thank you to all of our subscribers for checking in and watching us. And as always, it's 5 o'clock some damn where. And you have been watching the Mizzle Dub Show, and that deserves a yeet.
We appreciate you guys. Thank you for chiming in.
And
We
happy
definitely
Friday.
will be back.
Happy
Ain't no happy
Friday.
Friday. I got to go to work. But I got to work 3 days, and I will be off for a week. Let's go. All right, son. Take us out with that drop.